In just a few minutes, you're going to go from having an overwhelming amount of bots in your server to owning a fully functional all-in-one Discord bot with over 150 commands, including advanced moderation, tickets, and economy systems running 24/7. The best part is, you don't need to write a single line of code or download any sketchy software. First, let's create the soul of your bot. Head over to the Discord developers portal and log in with your Discord account. Once you're in the dashboard, click the blue New Application button in the top right corner. Next, give your bot a name. This is what users will see in your server, so make it catchy. Once you're ready, click Create. Now you'll be on the General Information tab. Here, you can optionally add a description for your bot. Once you're done, ensure to click Save Changes. Next, look at the sidebar and click on the Bot tab. Here, you can optionally upload a profile picture and banner for your bot. Next, scroll down to the Privilege Gateway Intent section. This is crucial. You need to enable all three toggles. Make sure to save your changes here as well. Now, let's get the bot into your server. To start, click on the OAuth 2 tab in the sidebar. Then scroll down to the URL generator. Under the Scope section, check the following boxes: bot and application.commands. Now a bot permissions list will appear. To make your life easy and ensure all 150 plus commands work perfectly, I recommend just checking administrator. If you're a pro, you can select the required permissions that appear on screen. But administrator is the safest bet for beginners as it covers all of these required permissions. Before we move forward, I recommend leaving the Discord developer portal site open, as we will be coming back to this later in the tutorial. Now, copy the link that appears at the bottom of the URL generator, and then open a new tab in your browser and paste that link. Next, follow the prompts to invite this bot to your server. As you can see on screen, your bot will now appear in your member list, but it'll be offline. Let's change that. To do this, go to github.com and sign in. If you don't have an account, creating one takes 30 seconds. Once your account is created, click the code link in my description. This will take you to the project's repository. To support the contributors and developers of this bot, feel free to click the star button in the top right corner. Next, let's click the fork button. This creates your own personal copy of the code that you can customize however you want. On the next screen, you can change the name and description of the repository to match your branding. Once you're happy, click Create Fork. You will now have all the files you need in your own GitHub account. To keep the bot running 24/7, we need a host. We'll be using Railway, which you can find the link to in the description. Once you're on Railway, click Deploy. Then select GitHub repository. Next, you'll need to log in by authorizing the Railway app with your Discord account. After this, simply agree to the terms and conditions of Railway by clicking these two buttons. Then click Config GitHub app. Leave the settings as they are and click Install and Authorize. Finally, close this little pop-up that appears on the screen. Now, your forked repository should show up on the list. If it doesn't, click Refresh. As you can see, it appears. Railway will now start building the bot, and it might say online briefly before crashing. As you can see, the bot crashed. Don't worry, that's completely normal. We haven't entered our secret keys yet, so this is expected. Before we add any keys, right-click anywhere on the Railway dashboard, just like this, and click Database. Choose the first option, PostgreSQL. Wait a moment for it to deploy, and then it will say Online. Once it says Online, we are ready for the final setup. Click back into the GitHub box in Railway and navigate to the Variables tab. This is where we tell the code how to talk to Discord and your database. First, let's get your Discord token. Go back to your Discord developer portal. Remember, I told you to leave this tab open earlier. Then click the Bot tab and click Reset Token. You'll likely need to enter your 2FA code. A quick reminder, never share this token with anyone. Now click copy. Go back to Railway, find the variable Discord_token, just here, and paste it there. It should look like this. Next, go back to the developer portal, click general information, and copy the application ID. Back in Railway, paste this into the client ID variable, just like this. Finally, go to your Discord server. Right-click your server icon and click Copy Server ID. If this doesn't appear, go to your user settings, Advanced, and enable developer mode. Back on Railway, paste this ID into the guild ID variable. Now let's connect the database. Scroll down to postgrad_URL and delete the placeholder text, just like this. Then click the small reference icon and click Show More at the bottom. And find the text that says postgres.database_URL and click it. It will look something like this. We now need to repeat this process for all of the variables highlighted on the screen. Let's start with the host. Delete the text, click the icon again, and select postgres.pghost. Then, under the port, delete the text, click the icon, and select postgres.pgport. Next, under DB, delete the text, click the icon, and select postgres.postgres_DB, just like this. We're nearly done. Under user, delete the text, click the icon, and select postgres.pguser. Finally, under password, delete the text, click the icon, and select postgres.pgpassword. Ensure yours looks exactly like mine, and then scroll to the bottom and click Add. Finally, click this deploy button that will appear. Now wait for the status to change to active/online. Then if you click on the deployment tab and go to deploy logs, you should see a message saying online. Now go back to your Discord server. In the side panel, you see your bot is now glowing green and online. Start by typing /help. As you can see, a massive list of commands will appear. You can now explore everything from moderation to games. To make the bot truly yours, you can change its status, colors, currency, honestly anything you wish. Essentially, any change you make on GitHub will automatically update the bot. This means if you go back to your forked GitHub repository and open the src folder, then the config folder, and click bot.js, this is the central hub for customization. Now click the pencil icon to edit. In this folder, there's a bunch of instructions to tell you how to customize individual things. To change the bot status, simply type what you want the status to be in between these two quotation marks. As you can see, there's a list of options you can choose from here. For activity, you can change the text users see under the bot's name. To do this, just change the text in between these two quotation marks, just like this. If you want to change the type of activity, for example watching, listening, playing, just simply replace this number with the corresponding number for watching, listening, or playing. You can see this in the instructions right here. Finally, I'll show you how to change the embed colors across the bot. To begin, scroll down to the embed colors and branding section. At the top, you'll see two main colors used across majority of commands. I recommend changing the primary color to match your server and its branding. To do this, simply get the hex of the color you want and paste it into these two quotation marks. If you don't know how to get the hex color code, simply Google it. For example, if I want to set this to green, I would Google green hex code, then copy the one that appears on screen and paste it here. Once you're happy with it, click Commit Changes in the top right. Head back to Railway and you'll see the bot is automatically restarting to apply your new look. As you can see, it says it's building. And that's it. You now have a professional 24/7 Discord bot ready to level up your community. If this guide helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more 2026 Discord tips. If you run into any trouble, the link to our support server is in the description.